Of PicksDepot.com. Here it is, the world famous preseason primer. I know a lot of you and I go back to the 1980s on the score phones with our world famous preseason primer. Nobody does it better than your NFL specialist. We also got some nighttime and even a late afternoon trend or two to tell you about. Let's take a look at the Steelers and the Cowboys game for tonight. Pittsburgh laying 2 with a total of 33. Yeah, the first time in 2 years we've got preseason football. And you know Joe Duffy's Picks has been dominating preseason football since the score phone days. 64% of the bets, 84% of the money on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh's quarterback rotation is going to look like this. Mason Rudolph will start. Josh Dobbs, Dwayne Haskins. Haskins is looking very good in training camp, and he is expected to battle for that backup spot. So I know, a lot of sports books don't necessarily have fourth quarter sides and totals in the preseason, especially for the Hall of Fame game. But if you do have access to one, maybe take a look at the over in the fourth quarter, because I do think Pittsburgh will be a little conservative early and most likely open things up in the fourth quarter. And that's also important for those of you who do have the ability to bet live lines in the preseason. The Steelers' offensive line is completely rebuilt. Of course, Marquise Pouncey retired and Matt Fiedler did leave. Pittsburgh has made some coaching changes, especially on the offensive side of the ball, and they did draft Najee Harris in the first round to improve the running game. That's what I said. I do think Pittsburgh will at least be running the ball a ton early. The Dallas Cowboys quarterback rotation will be Garrett Gilbert, Cooper Rush, and Ben DiNucci. Now, keep in mind, folks, that we do have a big portfolio for tonight. And by the way, I'm going to be back with some baseball stuff. But the Cowboys-Steelers side, you've got both nighttime and daytime Major League Baseball. Joe Duffy's Picks at PickDepot.com. Now some Major League trends. And we do have time if you're watching this live. By the way, please feel free to comment, share, and make sure you definitely subscribe, not only to @PicksDepot on Twitter, but to our YouTube channel. If you're watching us on YouTube, some of you will be listening to us on the different podcasts. Subscribe to us there. And please feel free to comment. I will definitely answer any questions that you have. At 3:40 Eastern, Arizona they are 2-38 for the year, minus 36.2 units, which is scary, versus a starting pitcher that's averaging 8 or more strikeouts per start. The Astros are 4-14, minus 22.8 units, versus a team with a bullpen ERA of 4.70 or worse. Yankees are 4-15, minus 19.9 units in revenge of a loss as a road favorite. Twins have really struggled to lefties this year, minus 21.8 units, 11-26. Mariners, meanwhile, 34-24, plus 25.9 units versus an opponent with a winning record. Reds have gone over 39-12 versus a starting pitcher who gives up at least one home run per start. And Sonny Gray, 14-1 this season with a total of 9 to 9.5. Yes, be with us all preseason. I know the preseason is shortened by a week, although the regular season, of course, extended by a week. But be with us all season long for the best free information. Make sure you follow @PicksDepot on Twitter for all the latest updates, and definitely visit PicksDepot.com before placing a bet.